Okay, hello there everyone, it's Penguinish here, and today we are going to look at the new Minecraft update 1.14. We're going to go through all the features in the stream, or in case you're watching this after the stream has been already streamed, to the video. Hello Ozzy and hello Chayan. I see you both here already in the stream, where I'm going to look at all the features. Hope you are doing well today. Personally, I'm doing alright. I had a nice day at school, so that's always great. And sorry, but I don't think that kind of self-advertising is against the rules. So here we go. Hello Tiamat as well. Nice to see you here as well. But yes, the update came out like an hour ago, I think, and now the first thing you can already notice is the new screen you can see when you load up the game. Like, well, it fits well with the theme of 1.14 update, which basically updated completely the villages. Also, you can see, I don't know if you can see it right now, but later on you will be able to see the bamboo forest and the pandas. Yeah, no worries, Ozzy. Just wanted to make sure that the rules are known. But yes, I will call it a single player world, and then let's just call this 1.14. I'm going to do a creative world, and then everything should be fine there. Let's create the world, and then we'll go through all the features in the world. I have a list of all the features, and we will check them out in some kind of order. I'm not sure about the order yet, but we will go through them, all of them, because there's quite a lot of features to go through. Some of them are pretty cool, some of them are alright, and some of them, well, it doesn't matter for me. I won't cover any of the commands or technical stuff as much as the in-game. If you don't talk over feed, I might be able to watch both at the same time. Well, I don't think that's possible unless feed is not going to talk at all, or is going to be in the be right back screen all the time and not talk. And of course, look at the perfect spawn, by the way. It's not like this was what we are going to concentrate on, but the perfect spawn right here. You can see just a tiny bit patch of land. But anyways, let's start going through. Actually, before we do anything, let's locate what should be that? Bleacher outpost. Yeah, okay, that's what it's called. So we'll locate nearest one, if there's any of those nearby. It's quite far away, but we'll teleport right there. Okay, I will tell feed to be quiet. Okay. Feel free to do that. But anyways, let's see first of all the bleacher outpost, because sorry, need to go for lifeguarding. Okay, fair enough. Hope to see you later, and thanks for joining in the stream. But here's the bleacher outpost. It's a new structure in the game, and of course the new bleachers are going to spawn around it. Let's take a bleacher spawn egg. And yeah, as you can see, they are holding crossbows, so they will shoot you with that if you try to get close to them. And of course, they don't like villagers. They will kill the villagers. In the bleacher outpost, there's some loot as well. You can see there is some loot you could get from a bleacher outpost. So, for example, you would be able to get a crossbow, which is actually pretty nice item added in the update. Then there's like some food items, iron, and some logs, which I don't really get because you would get them a lot of them right there. But yeah, it's a pretty nice new structure, to be honest. And there's a lot, as you can see, there's a lot of bleachers spawning around here, and you can get crossbows at least from the bleachers, which is actually pretty nice, because as the crossbow is a nice new weapon. So that's a nice thing. you can do. And then you can also, from the creatures, they also drop other items like emeralds, other there's actually a chance you would get an enchanted book from killing one of these guys, or a banner, and yeah, you could get that kind of things. Occasionally you will get some armor, or iron armor, or weapons, possibly with some enchantments as well. So that's another thing. So you will get quite nice loot out of those, to be honest. So it's definitely worth trying to kill some of them. As for the picture outpost itself, this is what it looks like. You have some stairs going up. It's mainly made out of dark oak, cobblestone, and some birch wood. Main materials for the build structure itself. And of course, since by the way, look at this. It's an underground shipwreck, as you can see. It's kind of interesting. You can find a shipwreck spawning into iron, but that's not what we are going to concentrate on the stream, because 1.13 has been out for almost a year now, so that's just was kind of funny and kind of lucky as well. But anyways, the next thing, I guess we are going to have a look at some of the new blocks, because I think that could make some sense, because that would be, in my opinion, that would be a nice order. So first of all, let's get some new blocks out of the way. So there's the bamboo. Let's take that first, then we could get the barrel. Then there's the bell. Definitely didn't just put caps lock on. That was intentional. Then we have some of the new furnaces, like the blast furnace. Then we have the campfire. There's a lot of things actually. I guess we're going to concentrate on a couple of blocks at once. So I think that's enough items for the first section. So let's have a look at some of them. Let's break the grass around here. So here's the bamboo. If we take some bone meal, we can actually grow the bamboo a little bit quicker, because it will grow by itself, but it's quite fast, but it's not fast enough for us to wait in the stream for it to grow. So let's use some bone meal, because as you can see, it's kind of growing. It grows quite high. I don't know the exact height, but about that high. It's around 15 blocks, I think, something like that. Of course, that's a thing that spawns in the bamboo forest, which is in jungle biomes. We'll have a look at it as well once we get to the pandas as well. One mob added in the update. And what else do we have when it comes to bamboo? Well, basically, yeah, they grow 12 to 16 blocks tall, and you can actually instantly break them with a sword. And pandas do eat bamboo, kind of makes sense. And then it can be used as a fuel. So we have a renewable source of fuel. You can automate the bamboo farm and get infinite fuel. And also, you can craft sticks and scaffolding, which we'll get into later, with bamboo. So there's quite some nice uses for it. Why does it grow so high? Because in real life, bamboo grows quite high. That's the reason. The next one we have is the barrel. It acts just like a chest, but it's easier to open, even if there's something above it. Like if it would be normal chest, couldn't open, you can still open the barrel. So it's more accessible. It just has just as much inventory space as a normal chest. And if we have a look at the crafting recipe, I think we should take a crafting table. And I can show some of the crafting recipes as well. So if we have a look at the crafting recipe, let's take some planks into there, and then some slabs instead of the bamboo. I can show you that let's actually multiply and then do that. That's how you craft a barrel. You can use any wood type. There's no difference between any of the barrels. It doesn't matter which wood material you use. Just use wood, slabs and planks and you will get the barrel. Basically just like that. So let's put all of those back in the inventory. The next one. Let's make sure there was nothing else with the barrel I forgot or something. So, well, you can find them in villages, but it's not like the most important fact you have to know about the barrel. The next one is, if the villager could get out of the way, is the bell. And I don't really have the sounds on, but as you can see, the main use for the bell, you can actually utilize the bell in the game, is that you can hit the bell, right click it, and then all of the villagers around within the radius of, I have to check the exact block range, but it's 32 blocks. Every single villager within 32 blocks will get a glowing effect, so you will be able to see them, especially during villager raids, that is. So then another use is that of course you can get a nice sound out of it. My sound level is very low for me, so I can't really show you. You won't be able to hear it, but it has a unique sound. Hit the notification bell. Yes, just like I do hit the bell in the game. That's very true actually. So next one. So you can also, one thing you can do with them. Let's take a stone. If we place a couple of blocks like that, and then we'll put one there, we can put the bell right there, and you can see it looks kind of different, slightly different. It still works the same way, but you can also place it like this. I'm not sure if you can place it like that as well, and it's kind of different as well. You can place it on any side of the block. So that's another thing about the bell. Then the blast furnace, which is actually one of the items I'm definitely going to use from this update, is that it can smelt ores and metals twice as fast as a normal furnace. I think we are going to set the time today. Before we do that, let's actually show you. Let's get some iron. Let's get a bit more than just one. And then get some coal. Like that. Let's put them here. And then you can see it takes only 5 seconds. About 5 seconds, I think. To smelt one. You can only do this with ores. You can't, for example, smelt any foods or types. There's a different furnace for that. But yeah, this is what you can do with the blast furnace. That's the main use for it. You can't really do anything else with that. But before we do anything else, I want to show you the crafting recipe as well. So when it comes to the crafting recipe, you will need, we'll need iron. Then we will need stone, just smooth stone. Then we'll need a furnace, like that. And then let's craft one of these guys, and then the iron goes, it goes right here, and then the stone goes there. Actually, I'm sorry for that. Let's get smooth stone instead. That's what I was supposed to get. So not that kind of stone. You get the smooth stone instead, which I think you can craft by just... Actually, I want to make sure I get this correct, but you will be able to smelt regular stone into smooth stone. Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you get smooth stone. This update makes me actually want to go and play vanilla. I mostly play Modilol. Hello Sky, nice to see you here as well. But yeah, it's definitely looking like, definitely to me, it feels like a nice update. Not as great as 1.13, but definitely like a great update. By the way, if I'm not reading the chat all the time, it's because I'm reading the feature list as well, because that's where I get the information partially from, in case there are some exact numbers or something I don't remember. But also let's show you. So you just need these items. You will be able to craft a blast furnace. There we go. That's the crafting recipe for that. And what was the next item on the list is the campfire. Hi, welcome to the actual good stream. Hi Sky. Hello, and hi Gina. Hello. So the next thing is the campfire, which I think is quite a unique item as well, added in the 1.14 update. So this fire right here, it doesn't spread, so you don't have to worry about having wood or other burnable items nearby. So like that's how it's in real life. You have to make sure it doesn't spread. There are usually some stones around the campfire and such. So basically you craft them. If we get the crafting recipe now already, you just need some wood, then you need coal and sticks. So if we get those items, I will show you the crafting recipe. So let's get the sticks as well as the coal. I think I had some in the inventory, but anyways. I think the coal texture has also been updated. Yes, it has. Because I don't have the... Or do I have? Actually, I probably have to make sure. I'm not actually sure if I do have the new textures on. But anyways, let's get the campfire crafting recipe is right there. It's quite simple. Doesn't require anything too special. So that's... And... Okay. And then... Yeah, please keep the chat in English or in Finnish. Because that's the languages I can speak well. So, next thing is that you can... let's take some pork chop, for example. You can... Okay. Let's get it back. If we get more than one, you can cook some food in the campfire. It's slower than a furnace, but you can cook 4 at once. But it's 3 times slower, but you get 4 at once. So it's worth it if you just want to smelt some food. It's probably not great if you want to smelt like a stack of food, but like up to, let's say up to 12 pieces of meat or something. It's alright. It's fast. And then you get some cooked pork chop that just appears around it. So you probably don't want to have anything where these food items can drop after you have cooked them. So there are some other things to this. If I place some blocks above it, let's do that quickly. You can see the particles get stuck to the block above. You also it emits a lot of light, as much light as jack-o'-lantern, for example. So the max level of 15. Let's see. Also, you can use. Let's get not that one. Let's get a water bucket, and you can get the fire out by using a water bucket. Not like that. That's not how you want to do it. But basically, you just put water into the campfire itself, and not spread the water like I did. Penguinish, are you mad at feed? No, I'm not mad at feed. Join in on the festivities and get ready for an all-new village adventure. The Witch and Pillage update is here, rolling out on both Java and Bedrock today. Yes, it is. It is out right now. Feed is talking over the stream. I'm not happy. Rip. let's get the water away anyways. Also, let's put that block away. Let's get a hay bale, because that's another thing you can do with the campfire. What are you guys talking about? They are talking about Feed, a fellow YouTuber, and yeah, okay, which I know quite well. So you don't have to know about that. It's not like related to this channel in that way. So you don't you don't have to be worried if you don't know. So basically, let's wait a while for the smoke particles to go off. There we go. That's how high the particles are going right now without the hay bale. Once we add in the hay bale, you will be able to see how the particles are going to rise way higher. In case that's the way you want to find out where your base actually is, if you lost your base for a while, I guess this is a way to help with that, or you lost your friend in the game. We had Feed, don't subscribe to him. Okay, so basically you have something against Feed right now, but I'm not going to talk too much about it right now. Cool, I thought I had missed something. Yeah, no worries. That's not like something you should be able to get, unless you have been watching Feed for a long time. Also, if you don't want to walk on top of the campfire in survival mode, you will take damage. I don't think walking on fire is a great idea, so I guess it's kind of obvious. So the next one we have here is the cartography table. You can see the interface right here. Of course, as the name suggests, you will be able to do stuff with maps. Kind of. That is kind of... Never heard of him. Yeah, he is a small streamer like I. You should be glad. Okay. Rip. Well, basically he's a friend of mine. When it comes to YouTube and that kind of stuff. So here we have the cartography table. You can craft it by using some paper as well as blanks. So I guess I have some blanks in my inventory. And let's get some paper. The texture looks too similar to the map, which I kind of don't like. But let's set the time today. But yeah, the new textures are here now, so that's another thing. So how you craft this is, let's put those like there and then these like here. That's how you get the cartography table. Not the hardest recipe you will be able to see, but that's how you do it. Another new craftable item. So basically what you can do with that, you can clone or extend or lock maps. So I guess we can try that. We got the map, and if we put it here, right there, I guess if I put another map, you can clone the map. Yes, that's how you do it. I guess adding paper makes the map, the scale higher, or smaller actually. Yeah, smaller. So that's how you can do that now. Actually, I want to make sure, can you still do it in the normal crafting? No, you can't, because that's the same level. Yeah, it is. So you can't do it in normal crafting anymore. So you have to use this item now, which I kind of like the idea of them adding new items that have new functions instead of using the crafting table for everything or the normal furnace for everything. They have kind of different items for those, which I kind of like the idea of having those. So that's the main function of the cartography table, not much else for when it comes to that item. So the next one we have on the list, we have a lot of new blocks to cover. We have the composter, so let's have a look at that as well. I don't want to search for anything. So the composter, I guess let's take some melons for example. Let's take a couple of them actually. So if you are right clicking with it, you get compost. You can put a lot of different foodstuffs there, and it will take a while, but you will, well, I think it's instant, but you will get bone meal. So it's a peaceful way of getting bone meal. Also, this allows you to get farm bone meal by, for example, building a melon farm, automatic melon farm, which is quite easy to build. to get bone meal, for example for your tree farm or let's say carrot farm, which are better food sources. So that's the thing. And yep, that's basically the main function of the composter. But I think the next thing about that is to see how it's crafted. So basically you will need planks and fences. So we already have planks in the inventory. Let's just take fences and let's craft the composter now, like that. And then you put not like that. Fences like that, you will get composter just like that. Okay, I think would make sense to. Okay, what was I thinking of? Okay, well, anyways, that's the composter. Then we have the fletching table, like that. Let's kind of clear the hotbar. We don't need those items right now. So the fletching table, I don't think it has any kind of function right now. Yeah, it doesn't have any function right now. You can craft it though, so I guess it's a decorative item right now. I think there will be a usage for the item later on in another update. But you can craft it. It's just some planks and flint. So let's get the flint like that, and then we'll craft it. So it's kind of like the cartography table. You just replace the paper with flint. So like that. Let's put that away in the crafting table as well. So the next one, we still have a long list to go. But yes, then there are some new flowers. Let's take the cornflower. It's a new blue flower you can find in the world. It's a normal flower. I don't think there's anything new to it. You will get blue dye out of that. Remember, there's now blue dye. And lapis is a different item. So that's another thing. I guess I will mention it just right here. Hey, by the way, if you want to talk about feed, please do it somewhere else. I don't think this is where I want to have all of this discussion about. So the next one is the lily of the valley, another decorative flower you will find in the world. In forest biomes, the cornflower you will find it from the plains biome. And then we have the wither rose, which is probably the most interesting one out of all of these three new flowers. Because, well, you can get blacked out of it, but it's not the menus. Anyone who is around the flower will get wither effect for 1 second. So basically, you can use it to kill mobs. Yep, there's a flower that kills mobs. Also, it kills you, but yep. So you can actually use that flower for something, and it's dropped by any unknown undead mob that is killed by the wither. So you have to kill the wither first. That's an odd way of getting a flower, but whatever. So the next one is a grindstone, another one of the new blocks that has a function. So what that does, you can remove non-curse enchantments from an item. So you put them here, or you can repair them. So if you have like an enchantment you don't want to have, like let's say you want to have protection but you have blast protection, this is the way to do it. Basically. Yep. And then let's have a look at the crafting of that. So for that you will need sticks, stone slab, and planks. And if I have a look at the crafting recipe, just a moment, like that, and then there is the crafting recipe. Let's take the sticks, I have to type one more. Okay, there. And then we'll take a stone slab. Is it smooth stone slab? I think it is. Or it's supposed to be stone slab, but I guess let's try. I guess we'll try and see if that actually works. It should, but it isn't going to work. Okay, stone slab. So it's a, oh, I completely forgot that's a new item. But yeah, there's a lot of new items, new blocks, so I don't always remember all of them. So that's how you craft the grindstone. This stone slab, it's kind of crafted the same way as stone slab, where it was before, but now it looks different. Talk about feed in feed stream, not here. Yes, that's what I want. Or in a different place, like Discord on private messages or something like that, or on like something like that. Then we have the jigsaw, which is you can't get it from the in here. You can't craft it. You can only get it by commands. And what it does, it does some different. You can construct structures out of smaller templates. I'm not too sure how it works or anything. I will leave technical stuff to other guys. But the next one is definitely a nice one. Let's have a look at this. There we go. A lantern, another light source block, which looks quite cool to say at least. You can put it like hanging out from the block or on top of the block. You can put it like next to the block, but you can put it on top of that. But also let's set the time today. So the lantern, yeah, it's definitely a new light source. You just use iron nuggets. I can't type today. Iron nuggets, like that, and then a torch. That's how you get for one lantern. So basically you are just putting iron nuggets around a torch to craft one of these. I guess I'm going to throw these away like that because they are filling my inventory. But basically what is the advantage of lantern is that it gives more light level than normal torch, just like the fireplace and jack-o'-lantern as well. And then there's the lectern, which, well, I guess you can put, if we put a book, I can type book and quill. If you type something, let's say want to spam, put it here like that, and then you will be able to see it. You can take the book and you can read it. Also you can use it as a redstone source. Let's put it there. I think if you were to, let's say, I think I have to do another page. I think that's how it works. So let's put it there. Yes, when I switch the page, it gives a redstone signal. So that's a way you can make secret entrances or traps or whatever you want to use it for. You just gotta hide the redstone because you can see the redstone if it's behind. Because it's not a full block, it's just partial block. Let's throw those away because that's the main use you can use it for. And how that is crafted is you just need some slabs and a bookshelf. It kind of makes sense, right? Let's get any slab, any wood slab, that is, not any kind of slab, but any wood slab. You put the bookshelf in the middle. You put slabs here and here. Apparently I couldn't place them. There we go. That's how you craft the lectern. Let's throw those away as well. And then that's about the lectern. then we have the loom, another one of these new blocks. Yeah, these blocks have a lot of functions, so we are spending a lot of time having a look at them. So basically this is for banners. So basically you can put a banner here and then you can... It makes crafting banners way quicker and easier, at least in my opinion. I'm not going to go into that much of detail. Let's destroy everything from the inventory so we have more space. So how that's crafted, let's take some planks and then we'll take some string and then like that. You need just 2 of each and then it will be crafted just like this. If I can move the items like that, that's how you craft a loom. So you can make the different banner designs using this block now. If we do, and then let's shortly talk about the note block. There's some new additions to the note block. You can put iron blocks, soul sand, pumpkins, emerald blocks, hay bales, and glowstone, and they'll all give new sound for the note block. Feel free to try it yourself. And then the next one is the scaffolding, which looks like this. It allows you to, well, you can place it like this, as high as you want. Then you will be able to climb it or go down using shift or jump. I mean space. Well, whatever your controls are. But yep, then you can place it around here as well. The only problem is that you can't use shift here, because otherwise that happens. But also you can do that, which is kind of interesting. You can kind of place it like how you want, and then that allows you to climb. For example, if you're building, and then if you break the lowest one, all of the ones above will break as well. And then it's kind of affected by gravity. So if you build them too far away from well, a point that which is or above something like this. If you put, I want to build one here. So if I build like this, eventually they will drop. They will not stay there. That's how far you can go. I think it's 5 blocks. So that's the thing. And how that's crafted is, well, you need bamboo, before mentioned bamboo, and some string. That's how you do it. So if we take the bamboo again, and some string as well, we will be able to craft it by like that, and then you just put some string there, and you get 6 scaffolding. And because farming bamboo is easy, the string is probably going to be the issue when it comes to crafting a lot of scaffolding. So then, if we have a look at the signs, there are signs for each wood type now. Let's take this one for example. The only problem is that the text is very black and it's really hard to see the text. Of course, in the birch one, it's way easier to see. At some point they had white text here, I think, which I think looked better. Hopefully they will change that. I don't know if they will, but I hope so. Then all the new slabs. There's a ton of new slabs right now. Well, let's begin with, there are all the diorite slabs. Right, that's new one, yes. Diorite, polished diorite, granite, polished granite. Then andesite and polished andesite slabs. On top of those, mossy stone, cobblestone slab, and then mossy stone brick slab. What else do we have? These were already added. Are the end stone brick slabs? Yes. Then there's the purple slab. Okay, smooth redstone slab as sandstone slab. And the cut sandstone slab, cut red sandstone slab and smooth quartz slab. And I think the red nether brick slab as well. Is there something else I'm missing? Or was it? Let's make sure I've gone through all of them. Well, basically there's also the stone slab now. And what we previously called stone slab is smooth stone slab now. If I have a look at the list now. Yeah, the red nether brick as well. Also the stairs for each of these items has been added. So diorite, police diorite and such. I think they're the same ones apart from some of them. There are some of the items that didn't get, which are... Can I recognize what they are? I think they're the cut sandstone and cut red sandstone at least. They don't have. And then mossy okay, they have. Okay, so basically they are the same ones, except for some of them. Those few I mentioned. Next one is smithing table. So that's another new added in the game, and they are not used for anything at the time being. They don't have any function. You can craft them. Let's put the time on to the daytime, and then it's crafted with planks. I don't have okay, let's put that off. And then iron. That's right now it's only a decorative block. You can also find in the village, like all of these new blocks here. I think you can find almost all of these from the villages. Then there's the smoker, as I talked about the blast furnace before. There's the smoker. If you want to smelt food stuff quicker, that's the way to go. If you want to cook your potatoes or meat or fish, like what I prefer to eat, this is a very big update. Yes, it is definitely a very big update. Not as large as 1.13. Well, almost, but not as large. But there's a lot of stuff to cover. Then there's the stone cutter. Let's have a look at that actually, because I like the texture of that. This particular block quite a lot, like this. And what that does, if you want to, let's take get some stone into my inventory. Easier way of getting different stone types. That's what it used for. And you can craft that. If we take stone blocks, iron, like we should have both of those in the inventory. I think it's crafted just like this. Let's make sure. Yep, just like that. Some stone and iron, and you will get that item. Then the next one is a food item. Sweet berries you can find in taiga biomes. If I put one of them here, it looks like this. But if we use some bone meal to make it grow faster, it will grow some berries and more berries, like that. You can get a lot of berries very quickly. And as the berries can be sold to the villagers in the new update, I think you will get a lot of emeralds by doing this. If you combine this with the composter, that is because you can get bone meal passively right now in 1.14. And the last block that we have in the list are the wall blocks. Brick wall, andesite, diorite, granite, prismarine, stone brick, mossy stone brick, sandstone, redstone, sandstone, nether brick, red nether brick, and a stone brick. But how about the prismarine wall? I thought we didn't have that before. Well, I might be just completely wrong, and we might have had it already in 1.13 or something. But basically, I think we only have cobblestone and mossy cobblestone. And apparently, prismarine maybe. I don't know if this list is inaccurate. But yep, we have a lot of new walls, building blocks, slabs, stairs, and walls. Very useful stuff for your builds, which I'm definitely going to utilize in my survival worlds. Especially since, as I can already tell you, Reveille SMP is going to continue with Season 2 next week as well. We are going to play in 1.40. Also my survival let's play world this weekend. We are going to go there and use some of the new features and use them in the world. Mainly probably the decorative items, but probably also make some stuff with the blast furnaces and stuff. We'll see. But let's continue with two other things added in the update. Well, there are some new banner patterns. For example, you can use an enchanted golden apple to get the new thing. We'll see. So that's quite interesting. Then a big feature, the crossbow. Now let's take some arrows as well. Let's take a few of those. So how you craft that? Let's actually have a look at that as well. Do I have string here already? Yes, I do. What else? Iron, sticks, and tripwire hooks. You don't use tripwire hooks for much, but this is what you use them for now. You can also find them from the villager outposts, for example. You could see already there previously, and from the villagers itself. But sometimes you might want to craft one of these. So let's put the iron there. Then we will put the string here. If I do that. And then also we need sticks. I forgot that. Let's put some sticks there into that as well. 3 firework iron sticks here and here. Not there. Not there. So let's put the string there instead, like that. You get a crossbow. So that's basically how you craft a crossbow. And once you get one of these, you can shoot it just like a normal bow. It just takes longer to load. And then you can shoot with this one. Let's go and shoot some of the villagers with their own weapons. Let's shoot this one, for example. Can I shoot that? Okay, I should probably practice shooting with a crossbow. There we go. That's how you shoot that. But yep, it deals more damage, but it takes longer to load. I think that's how it goes. But the main thing, what you can do with the crossbow, is going to get interesting, because the enchantments. Let's take an anvil. Let's take all the enchantments. Quick shot. Let's quick charge, I mean. Then a multi-shot. Multi-shot, like that. That's going to be probably the best one. And then piercing. Level 4. So those are all the enchantments you can get for crossbow. Like the unique enchantments, that is. I'm pretty sure you can get the normal bow enchantments for it as well. I'm pretty sure about that. I won't be 100% sure. Well, the quick charge, as the name suggests as well, it charges a lot quicker. That makes a lot of sense, right? Well, basically, it is slightly with this enchantment here. You're going to shoot faster than with the normal bow. I guess we can have a look at that. Look at how quickly it shoots, and it kills with 2 hits, 1 villager. Actually, I think I had hit that already, but whatever. So let's hit this one. Can I hit that one? There we go. And then another one. I like that. Yeah, it's shooting a lot quicker now. But the next one is the multi-shot. And this is what I've been waiting for. Definitely. The multi-shot. Let's have a look at this. If I can charge the bow, my right click occasionally just acts, but you can see how it's shooting multiple arrows at once. 3 at a time. So if you have a lot of enemies, that's how you can deal with them. And then last, I don't know if it's least, we'll need a new crossbow. So I guess we'll take a new one. And then we're going to use... We should probably take arrows before we do anything else. And then the piercing 4. So if you use this enchantment, well, if we take some let's take some passive mobs here. Okay, I missed. Let's take sheep because they are probably not going to move as much as other mobs. And cause, maybe not cause as much issues, because I can use the sheep for another thing later on as well. We will see it later. So let's put the time today. Let's put a lot of sheep here. I'm sorry for this already. Can I? Yeah, it hits through multiple sheep. You can see. I'm sorry for the baby sheep. But it goes through multiple mobs and it can kill multiple. With the piercing 4, I think it's 5 mobs with 1 hit. So that's for another thing. If you have a like a big long line of zombies behind you, just use this enchantment. So that's why crossbow is even better. It's better than the normal bow. So when it comes to items in like using weapons in 1.14 crossbow, you want to use that. It's not even hard to get. You just need some iron. Basically, that's the hardest thing to get. And some string. It's just same materials as a bow, you just need iron. Pretty much that is. Well, there's the new dice. Let's see. There's the blue die, as I mentioned earlier. Then we have brown die, black die, and white die. And now they're different than bone meal, ink sacks, cocoa beans, and lapis lazuli. Also, another thing, leather horse armor. You can use that with the horse if you want to. Well, if you want to have a different color of horse armor, which I kind of like. You can dye it just like leather armor, and you craft it with 7 letters. I think it's kind of like you would craft, like would think that you should craft the other horse armor, but just I guess I will show you anyways, because it kind of is part of the showcase. Let's show like that, not like that. There we go. That's how you craft leather horse armor. And now we'll get rid of these. Well, that's one of the nice things, nice small things that has been on Bedrock Edition for a while. The next one, spawn eggs for the new mobs. We'll go through the new mobs later on. Then there's quite an interesting one. How am I going to get this? Okay, I think you cannot get it from the creative inventory, but you can get suspicious stew. How can I not find it? I think it's just not in the creative inventory. I guess we'll just craft it. I guess that's alright. So let's get mushrooms, because they are really suspicious. Kind of makes sense. Then let's get a bowl and flour. Any flour. Let's take the corn flour, for example. Let's put a bowl there, mushroom there, mushroom there. That's how you would craft a mushroom stew. Add a flour, you get a suspicious stew. And then you will get the random effect by eating this. Sounds fun, right? Feel free to try. It's any status effect, I think. It also gives you some hunger bar. So that's another thing you will get. And then the sweet berries you will get from the berry bush. It fills one hunger bar. Then we will get into some the new mobs we have in the game. After the mobs, we will still have the new villages to cover, I think, and some other things as well. Let me have a look. Yep, the new villages, the bamboo forests, and some gameplay mechanics, as well as, I guess, some changes in the game. Yep, that's what we will have still to cover. Also, I can hear my voice in the throat. I'm talking too much, but I will try to deal with that. And now let's have a look at the mobs we have in the game now. We now have an actual spawn egg for a cat. And you can find cats in villages. Also, you have baby cats. Yes, you can get. You don't tame the ocelots to cats. You just find them from the villages. And if you are as evil as if you are too evil, you might want to kill a cat to get string. I don't know why, but that's what you can do. They also spawn in witch huts, black cats. That is, there's some new cat textures as well. And if you don't tame them, they will despawn. And well, you can give them string or chicken, feather, rabbit hide, rabbit food, that kind of stuff. If you want to give them a gift, okay, they will sleep on the owner if you go to sleep in a bed, and they will give you a gift. Some of the items I just mentioned after you wake up. So you can get some phantom brains from doing that as well. And phantoms are scared of cats. There you go. You can dye the cat color as well, like dogs' colors. So there's something you can do with the cats. The next one is the fox, which I have been very excited for as well. Let's spawn one here, or maybe few. They will run away from the player. They are wild mobs. They will attack chickens. They will jump very high. You would expect them to want to kill some chickens, right? That's what the foxes do. They sleep at morning and they are awake at night. You can breed them with sweet berries, and they will pick food items to their mouth. And wolves will attack foxes, but they will run away. And in Snowy Taiga, you will find white variant of the fox. I guess that's kind of Arctic fox, which I kind of like as well. Some variation for that as well. And you also might find them in villages occasionally. So that's what they do. The foxes. A new map in Minecraft. Then there are brown mushrooms. Not the food item, but the mob. Like the mushroom. You will get the brown variant. You can also only get it by commands. There's no natural way for it to spawn. Oh. We'll have a look at pandas in a moment. We also already had a look at the pillagers. But also the ravager. We will talk about pillager raids later. But they also include this kind of beast here, the ravager, which has a lot of health. And they don't take any knockback. What? They have knockback resistance. I guess that's true. Kind of. Also, they don't seem to like. Seem to be alright with cats. They attack creatures, iron golems, and wandering traders, which we'll look at as well. But yep, that's the ravager. They will drop a saddle if you kill them. Every single time you kill them, you get one of those. But then the wandering trader, I think it's time to have a look at that. We probably want to get away from the pillagers because it's going to be killed by one of those guys. Spawn a couple of them here. They will have different traits. As you can see, the interface has changed as well. I thought this thing here would change, but I think it's something to do with the level of them. I forgot wolves already existed. How does you know all of this stuff? I don't know all of this stuff. Most of this stuff I know, but I have a list of all the features next to me as well here. So you can trade to get some kind of rare stuff as well, like a bucket of pufferfish or coral blocks or saplings. You can get oak sapling for 5 emeralds. This would change my Mesa Hardcore challenge completely, because these can spawn anywhere. They spawn nearby the player, occasionally. I think let's have a look. It's how often do they? Yeah, every single day there's first a 2.5% chance one will spawn around the player, then 5, and then at 7.5 if it hadn't spawned already, and it will despawn eventually, but not too quickly, 40 minutes. But yeah, they have different trades. If we have a look at the other one here, it has different trades. You can get beetroot seeds or blue eyes as well. So there we go, some rare items you can get. Also, they come up with the. Can we get the trader llama? Yes, there we go. And now they're going to be attacked by the villagers. Yes, they attacked the villagers. But if we get the llama here, these are the llamas, like trader llamas. The wandering villagers spawn with the llama, or a couple of them. I'm not too sure about that. You get lead when you kill them. They're kind of like the normal llamas, otherwise. But yep, that's what they do. Quite nice stuff that is. So the next one, I guess we are going to locate a village. Locate a village. That's how you spell locate, by the way. There we go. That's a village right there, not too far away. So here we are in a taiga village. There's a campfire, as you can see, sweet berries, and the villages have completely changed to the better direction. Hello, senpai. Nice to see you here. Welcome stream. Also 1000. Thanks. Welcome stream. Yes, I'm about to explain the pillagers raiding the villages in a moment. I just want to go through the villages first. And by the way, if there's something I did just game, in case there was something you missed and you would like to see, feel free to watch the stream, the beginning of the stream, after it's over. But we will have a short look at some of the new houses spawning in the villages. Also, there's some loot in some of the houses, like your bed, right here. A lot of pumpkins, and the villagers have completely changed as well. Let's have a look, like, right here. They will move their head, and this one doesn't have any trades, it seems. So, I guess they are nitwit. I'm not sure about new wizard textures. I can't recognize them now. Here's some of the loot you will get from why do I have the stream that delayed? Okay, well, there's some loot you can get from that kind of houses, because there's new loot in a lot of houses. There's more reasons to go into villages. For example, this one. Well, this one doesn't have anything, but some of these have. Just have a look. There's more reason to explore the villages. There's some blast furnaces, really nice stuff as well. But yeah, the villages are bigger, better, and they also look better. Like, that's something as well. There's some more loot here. Diamonds, obsidian. This is like the blacksmith. New blacksmith building is this. But it's completely different. Can we trade with this guy? Yes, weaponsmith. The villagers now have levels. Like, this one is novice. Like, there are, once the level goes up, they will get new trades. Some of them are very similar to what they were previously as well. But there are new ones as well. I don't know if we will be able to find some of the new trades. We'll have a look. Maybe this one will have. No, that seems to be like a nitwit. Okay, I guess spawning some more villagers is the way to go. And then we'll have a short look at some of the new trades. Or are all of these... there we go. Armor. There we go. That's what we are used to having as well. That's a nitwit. What else do we have here? Apart from nitwits. Weaponsmith. Yeah. We have had that previously as well. Yeah, okay. Well, there are some of the villager types. They are still right there. There are some new ones as well. That's worth having their own video as well. There's so much to talk about those as well. But yeah, all the desert biome as well as the plains biomes have new there's more, by the way. New villages. They all have unique styles. Here's a farm, for example. There's a compost. And they are kind of mixed in, looking more natural. Like, that's the main thing. They are looking way better. There's more to explore in the villages. And the villagers themselves are more interesting as well. And here's a fox. Yes, taigas are better as well. Because you get the sweet berries and foxes. And better villages. But the next thing, I guess it's time to get the pillagers out. Kind of, let's put some of them here. They will go and kill all the villagers if they can. Because the villagers might try to escape. But yeah, that's basically what they do. As I have already said at the beginning, actually, I kind of describe what the villagers do. But the villager raids, that is. So, if the player has bad omen effect, status effect, which is yeah, if you kill the villager outpost captain, or the patrol captain is killed, or if all villagers die during a raid, yeah, you get this effect. And if you have this effect, a raid will appear if you enter the village. The bad omen effect will be on for almost 2 hours, so you gotta stay away from the villagers for a while after you get that effect. So that's how you do it. Then explain something about the raid, maybe. Well, basically, there's the raid captain. I think that's the one. That's the with the banner. And then they will try to. They're going to look around the village, trying to kill all the villagers. Trying to succeed in that. And then it kind of advances if the player kills the captains. There's going to be a higher level of bad omen, which means there's going to be more waves of the attack, including the ravagers as well. There's chance you will also get vindicators and evokers and witches eventually. So that's how it kind of gets more difficult. But yeah, once you if you have the effect and you enter the village, you will get there's going to be a bar saying raid, and that indicates the raid has begun. And then if there are naturally spawned villagers around, they will join the raid, even if they are not part of the actual raid. That is. There are some. This is another thing I could talk for ages as well. So how the raid ends is if the village that has been attacked, there are no villagers left. Or if all the villagers are killed, there's going to be hero of the village effect you will get. And what that does is it reduces the cost of a trade. Yeah, kind of useful if you want to get better trades. That is, there's it's at least a third better trade. So yeah, that's how it works. If you just have bad omen effect, it will begin. Like the naturally spawned villagers will just attack them normally. All of the villagers, that is. So you need the bad omen effect for the raid to begin. And what else do we have here? Basically, there's a list of changes that has been made. We'll have a look at some of them. There's no way I could remember all of these. So, for example, you can craft different colors of carpet by surrounding a non-white dye with white carpet to basically change white carpet into other colors of carpet. And then if you hit the cursed flowers with arrows or tridents, they will drop and break. There are new sound effects for a lot of things, but one of the things that's really cool in my opinion is being able to automate wool production. Let's get sheep. Let's get dispenser. Let's get, I guess, labor. And then what else? Shears. That is for nice little feature we have in the 1.14 update. I will quickly show this using the new. Okay, it's not new blocks. Like you will also see some of the new textures while I'm doing this. So I guess that's something. Let's put the dispenser right there. Want to shift on top of that to get that. Okay. Put the lever there. And then put some sheep here. Put the shears here. Look at the sheep there. Then we will press the lever. It will shear the sheep. You can automate wool production by doing this, which I'm definitely going to use once I get into the survival mode. But not today. I don't have time today for going to survival mode and trying them in survival mode. Also, you can place redstone on top of glass. Thanks for this change, more young. You also get sticks from leaves. So if you break any of the leaves, you will get sticks eventually. 0 to 2 sticks. The craft recipe of nether brick fences has changed. Also the size have changed. You need one wood type instead of being able to use multiple ones. Then you can get the smooth quartz, smooth sandstone, smooth red sandstone, and smooth stone by smelting the normal variant of them. Now when you use a TNT to explode blocks, all of the drop rate is 100%, so you can actually use TNT as mining technique if you have a lot of TNT, that is, to get a lot of drops. And you can now climb vines without supporting blocks behind the vines. I would like to show this because I think this is kind of interesting. Let's put one here. Actually, that might disappear. Hopefully not. Can you use bone meal in vines? I'm not too sure about it. I don't think so. Well, we would have to wait. Or can I place the more here? Well, I guess I will do this. It kind of makes sense. Yep, yeah, that's how you can do it. And then let's put them just here. Break the blocks behind. And you should be able to climb this now. Yep, you can as well. There we go. That's a well made feature. I've been waiting for that actually. And what else? What kind of other changes? You can use dead bush in as a fuel in furnace. Actually, let's do weather color. And what else? Let's have a look. Yeah, cats and ocelots are now different mobs. And you cannot tame ocelots, but they will trust the player, just like the fox, if you give them some fish. And yeah, you can also get, if you want to get music discs, you can also get them from strays instead of skeletons by exploding a creeper. I think there are iron golems are going to spawn more in the villages. What else? So I guess there's the villagers have unique skin types in different biomes, like plains, desert, savanna, taiga, etc. There are even ones for jungle and swamp, even though there are no villages for jungle and swamp. I guess you can get them from zombie villagers, that is. You can get them from them. Well, I guess that's kind of that. Yeah, that is pretty much all the features that. And now every single village, by the way, has one iron golem spawning in them. And there are no new zombie villages. They have been updated as well. Yep. And the trading has completely changed, as I already mentioned. A lot of NBT command changes and such. And new advancements. Actually, let's have a look at those. As you can see, they give feedback and report bugs buttons right here. I'm not going to do those right now. Well, I can't really see most of them, but one of them is right here somewhere. One of them is shoot with the crossbow, and one of them is to shoot the villager with a crossbow and kill 2 phantoms with the piercing arrow. So that's how you get one advancement. You have to kill 2 phantoms with 1 arrow. Yep. That's an actual challenge for you all. It will take a while to spawn some phantoms, and then when they are flying, it's kind of difficult to hit all of them. So there are some new some of new stuff there as well, and there are, for example, the monsters hunted advancement doesn't require polar bears anymore. And you need to get the how did we get here, the very difficult advancement. You need saturation and blindness effects as well. You will need to get some suspicious steel to get those effects. Let's see. Are there changes anymore? Well, like if we go to here, you can see accessibility settings. You can put auto jump off from here, for example, or subtitles without going to the game or the options itself. You can just do them here, kind of quicker. I like the fact of doing auto jump, changing auto jump from there. But yeah, that new sounds, new splash texts, and they removed the splash text referring notch. Actually, they just removed some of them. They didn't add any new, and all the textures have now been updated. Gotta go. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for sticking by, Jane. I'm sorry for pronouncing your name incorrectly, but it was awesome to have you here for the most of the stream. Hope you will have a nice day, and I guess I will see you another time. And I guess if I would be able to show this, well, also the thing that when you load the game, you will see the progress bar, like when you're loading the game itself. We'll see a new progress bar, which I kind of enjoy as well. You can customize that as well, which I will probably do to include some penguins. You know who'll be here? Feed is here. Yes, welcome Feed. Hope you're doing well. Welcome stream. Hello Layla, and welcome stream and to the channel as well. Let's load back to the world. We have covered most of the features now, and if you want to see all the features, feel free to rewatch the stream after it's over. It's going to be over very soon. But we're just going to find. Let's locate the jungle pyramid. Hopefully there's a jungle nearby. We can teleport to, because I haven't checked the pandas or the bamboo forest yet. So we'll teleport all the way there. Because that's the way of finding a jungle. You just try to locate a jungle pyramid. Easy way of doing it. And by the way, it's going to load very slowly because we are in the jungle. Obviously. Hopefully we can find a bamboo forest here. I hope so. Oh, I thought you were going. I'm not going just yet. But very shortly I will be going. Let's have a look in the jungle. It's loading very, very slowly right now. And it's surrounded by a Tagabam here. So we have to go to this direction. But yet his chunks are not loading right now. Okay, we have to go to this direction. Hey, there's one bamboo right here. Hey. Oh, these are not loading. I guess it's the issue with jungle pad. Yes, that's the issue with teleporting thousands of blocks at once and having a freshly new update with some issues still. Well, there's one bamboo right here. Is this actually bamboo forest right now? I guess it has to be counted as one because there's bamboo. There's one bamboo right here. Well, I guess you will find them in jungles occasionally. If we take the panda as well, another mob added in the update. By the way, there's almost 1.5 hours of stream content to be watched, in case you missed it. And by the way, before we have a more look at the pandas, the main issue is jungle equals lag. Yes. Let's put some cell out there in case you are new to the channel. Also, I probably want to get rid of the rain because that's causing even more lag, which I don't really like. So weather clear. There we go. No more. And there's Panda doing one of the things that it can do. Just kind of sit on its back and move its legs right like that. And there are different types of pandas, different personalities. For example, you can notice them from the eyes or the nose. For example, if we have a look, I will go have a look at some of the technical stuff about the pandas as well. So they usually spawn, like a couple of them spawn in the bamboo jungles. That is, and they are passive mobs as you would imagine. They avoid falling off cliffs, and yeah, they don't like to go to the water or lava. And they move quite fast on the land, like polar bears. And they will follow the player who's carrying some bamboo in their hand. Yep. And they will seek for bamboo and cake. Yes, I will watch it when I need to learn stuff about 1.14. Well, I don't because need to have Nightbot tell me to hit the like button because I have learned to do that when I join. Well, that's something everyone should learn, I guess. Unless as long as you enjoy the stream, that is. But yes. So there are the personalities of the pandas. There are lazy pandas. They usually like to lay on their back. And they're slower. Worried pandas who are shaking, and they will not eat bamboo or cake items on their own. There are playful line pandas who like to just play around, roll over, and jump. There are aggressive pandas. They will attack the player when hit. And then weak pandas have less health than normal pandas, and they sneeze more. There are brown pandas as well, and normal pandas. Well, penguin streams are always good. Hey, thanks for that. Hello, Nettrack Gamer. Welcome to stream. I don't know, that's probably a different language. I don't speak that language. But yeah, you can also breed the pandas. You have to have 8 bamboo blocks within a 5 block range. And then you can feed them some bamboo to get the baby panda. That is, and they kind of have genes, the pandas, for the personalities, I guess. Like the lazy, aggressive, that kind of personalities are genetic for the pandas. It works kind of like the real world genes. I need the panda that stays on its back. Its name is Dinnerbone. Well done. Like it's just like this one. But this one doesn't always stay on its back. That is. And if you are so evil that you want to kill pandas, you will get bamboo. Yep. That's how you do it. That's about the pandas. Oh wow. But we found the biggest bamboo forest right here. Enjoy. Hello Enza, welcome to stream. Actually, there's a naturally spawned panda right here. And do we have any bamboo around? Just like around here, because I don't want to travel too far on creative mode in jungle, cause it will cost too much lag. But hey, I've looked at all the major features and maybe some minor features as well. Well, that's kind of spam, yeah. Please don't do that again. But yes, hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you enjoyed the update as well. Look at the panda smile, yeah, or frown. I guess so. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. If you just came and missed the features, feel free to rewatch the stream after the stream is over. Actually, I would like to end the stream in a clear weather. Well, anyways, if you enjoyed the live stream, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new here. That's all. Feel free to share, and we'll see, hopefully, tomorrow or on Thursday. Hello Shadow Gamer. I just ended, but feel free to rewatch the stream. We'll see on Thursday. Yes, I've seen the new cat. Welcome to the ending of the stream. Yes. Well, see you on Thursday. Remember, why is there no foxes? There are foxes. Just rewatch the stream. But yep.